A video of Robert De Niro tearing into U.S. President Donald Trump is making waves online, with many claiming he insulted Trump at the 2025 Oscars. But here's the truth. De Niro didn't even attend the Academy Awards this year. The 97th Oscars had plenty of big moments, but De Niro's viral clip isn't one of them. The video actually dates back to 2018 from the Tony Awards, where the legendary actor took the stage to introduce a performance by Bruce Springsteen. Instead, he stole the spotlight with a blunt message. I'm gonna say one thing. Trump. The crowd erupted in cheers and he doubled down. It's no longer down with Trump. It's Trump. At the time, CBS censored his words, but the moment became one of the most controversial in award show history. De Niro, a longtime Trump critic, has never minced words, calling the former president an idiot, a national disaster, an embarrassment to this country, a fool, and a bozo. So, while his comments are real, they're not from the 2025 Oscars. The video resurfacing now, just another case of the internet doing its thing. The 97th Academy Awards had its share of surprises, but one thing was missing: politics. In a stark departure from previous years, no one mentioned U.S. President Donald Trump by name, and global crises like the wars in Ukraine and Gaza received little attention. Host Conan O'Brien set the tone early, opening the show with a heartfelt tribute to the devastating Los Angeles wildfires. In moments such as this, any awards show can seem self-indulgent and superfluous, Rant, he said, before shifting the focus to Hollywood's behind-the-scenes workforce. Craftspeople, technicians, and customers. While he made a passing remark about Honora, joking that Americans were finally ready for someone to stand up to a powerful Russian, his comments on politics stopped there. This marked a significant shift from previous award seasons. In past years, figures like Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky had appeared via satellite at major events, and Hollywood stars had openly criticized Trump and his policies. Even at last year's Emmys, celebrities wore Artists for Ceasefire pins advocating for humanitarian aid and a ceasefire in Gaza. This year, gestures were few and far between. Daryl Hannah briefly said, "Slava Ukraine," while presenting an award, and Best Actor winner Adrian Brody offered a vague call for a more inclusive world. The only direct acknowledgement of a major global crisis came during the acceptance speech for Best Documentary Feature, which went to No Other Land, a film about Israeli demolitions in the West Bank. Co-director Basil Adra spoke emotionally about the plight of Palestinians, saying he hoped his newborn daughter wouldn't have to grow up always fearing certain violence, home demolitions, and forced displacement. His Israeli co-director, Yuval Abraham, made a rare appeal for a political solution. The atrocious destruction of Gaza must end, he said. Israeli hostages must be freed. But my people can only be truly safe if Basil's people are free. Despite these moments, the overall silence on politics was striking. Even The Apprentice, a film about Trump himself, failed to spark discussion. While some saw this as Hollywood taking a break from activism, others felt it was an intentional step back, avoiding controversy in a deeply divided and risky political landscape. One thing was clear: this year's Oscars belonged to the movies, not the headlines. In contrast to the unusual silence from celebrities at the Oscars, there have been multiple instances where stars have spoken out against Trump's policies. Donald Trump's re-election in 2024 had triggered a wave of criticism from several high-profile figures, many of whom have openly expressed their disapproval and concerns over his return to the presidency. Actress Eva Longoria, best known for Desperate Housewives, took a drastic step by relocating to Spain and Mexico, describing America's political climate as dystopian. Acknowledging her privilege, she noted that many Americans do not have the same option to leave. Other prominent figures also reacted strongly. Author Stephen King, who was never shy about his political views, expressed his anger and disappointment over Trump's victory. Similarly, singer Billie Eilish used a concert to share her concerns, particularly about the impact of Trump's presidency on women's rights. Renowned filmmaker James Cameron, director of Avatar and Titanic, announced ATLD New Zealand journalist Paddy Gower on a recent episode of his The F% News podcast that he was seeking New Zealand citizenship, calling Trump's re-election horrific and a departure from American values. Rapper Cardi B also voiced her frustration, expressing deep concerns about the country's direction under Trump's leadership. On November 6th, 2024, she took to Instagram Live, where she addressed Trump supporters directly, saying, "I swear to God, I'm gonna you up, get away from me." She also shared her sadness over the election results, stating, "I'm really sad. I swear to God, I'm really sad." Soon after Trump was re-elected in results, pop star Ariana Grande echoed the sentiments of disappointment, sharing her sadness and disillusionment over the election outcome. Meanwhile, singer Rufus Wainwright took issue with Trump's use of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah during a town hall event, calling it blasphemy and condemning the campaign's actions. As Trump's second term unfolds, many in the entertainment industry remain vocal, reflecting the deep divisions his presidency continues to provoke.